So, good afternoon. We are back again and we are going to talk about Fabio Paratici's worldwide football ban. Tottenham in the mud again. It doesn't rain, it pours down at the lane. Make sure you are smashing the like button through the roof. That'd be amazing. Big up to everybody who has subscribed. We're en route to 10,000 subscribers right now. So, thank you very much to all of you that have subscribed. Make sure you check out the last video as well about Anthony Joshua. And Jermaine Franklin, that fight happening on the 1st of April this weekend, this Saturday evening. So make sure you go and check that out as well. And let's get into this. Obviously, Tottenham sacked their manager, Antonio Conte, on Sunday night. And that means they're managerless until the end of the season. When I say managerless, they've put Stellini in charge. Who was part of Conte's coaching staff, which makes no sense to me in the first place, that he was his number two, but you've sacked him, but you're going to keep his number two. That in itself's weird. But anyway, there's a lot of things about that football club that are weird. But anyway, it's come to light today that Tottenham managing director Fabio Paratici has got a worldwide ban. And this comes in the wake of Juventus being investigated for not doing what they're supposed to do financially. And it's all been a bit in the mud for this football club and for all of the people. It was to do with transfer activity and, Mickey in the books and stuff like that. It's all a little bit weird, isn't it? Why did these clubs think they can get away with it? And listen, Juve have got a history of doing this, so it's kind of mad. But anyway, Paratici was given a 30-month ban in January after his former club Juve were found guilty of false accounting. The 50-year-old was sporting director and managing director at Juve before joining Spurs in 2021. Paratici and Juve have both appealed against their decisions. Paratici's initial ban applied to only Italian football, meaning he was able to continue working at Spurs. The extension of the ban coincides with the departure of Antonio Conte. Conte left on Sunday, with the club fourth in the league, having been knocked out of the club, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Paratici told the club website on Tuesday that he and the club were focused on moving forward and finding a replacement. FIFA can confirm that following a request by the Italian FA, the chairperson for FIFA Disciplinary Committee has decided to extend the sanctions imposed by the Italian FA on several officials to have worldwide effect, a statement from the world's governing body read. The entire board of Serie A club, including President Andrea Agnelli and Vice President Pavel Nedved, resigned in November as a police investigation into the club's transfer activity continued. Juventus was subsequently docked 15 points by the FIGC in January. The Serie A club were accused of fixing their balance sheets by artificial gain from club transfers. Let's continue on. The absence of Paratici's name from a statement confirming Conte's exit that was released on Sunday was taken by some as evidence the Italian's tenure was in the balance as well. That seemed to be answered by Paratici's statement to the club, to Tottenham's own media yesterday. Yet the rallying cry came with an asterisk because the chairman, Daniel Levy, must have known this development was inevitable from the moment Paratici was given a 30-month ban by the Italian FA in January. Paratici says he's done nothing wrong. Of course you ain't. And Juventus continue to protest their innocence. But this must be decided through an appeal, and the resolution will not be swift. Puts more attention on Daniel Levy, the top flight's longest-serving chairman, who has yet to make a call over Antonio Conte's replacement. This day was expected, but it merely adds to the sense of uncertainty and what should be one of the most stable Premier League clubs. Listen, they are a very stable football club. They don't ever win anything. Now, listen, all jokes aside about Tottenham and their lack of trophies, if anyone didn't think this guy was going to get a worldwide ban, you must have been in cuckoo land. Because as soon as you get banned for 30 months, by the Italian FA, and the fact that they're investigating the club as well, it's not just him, it's the actual football club. you've got to say, well, hang on a minute here, mate. You're done. And he is done. And he's now got a worldwide ban. And listen, this is just a smear on Tottenham's name. Yeah, they're in the limelight again. They got rid of Conte. They've now got this guy with a worldwide ban. It's not a good look for Tottenham right now, is it? With 10 games left of the season to go, out of all competitions, can only fight for a third or fourth spot in the Premier League. It's not going great, is it? It's really not going great for that football club. And listen, Daniel Levy, as good as he is off the pitch business-wise, the guy's an absolute shambles when it comes to football. And he is the longest-serving stakeholder in the league, but at the end of the day, he's also probably one of the worst. Like, he's one of the best business-wise, if not the best business-wise. The deals he gets done are insane. But when it comes down to it, it's a football club. The idea of a football club is to go and win, go and achieve, go and fight for major honours. That's the aim of elite sport, is to go and win the trophies, win the honours, win the titles. And that football club don't seem to understand that. I don't know why they even brought this Paratici guy in. Maybe he was the reason they got Conte. Maybe it was like, okay, if we get you in, you might be able to convince Conte to come. Maybe that was the case. Maybe they wanted Conte so badly. Let's not forget, they did talk to Conte before he actually got the job. They spoke to him about a year ago before that. So, yeah, it's kind of mad that this has all come out now. And Conte's gone, and he's gone literally a few days later. It's actually funny when you think about it. Literally in the space of 4 days, they have lost their manager and Paratici. And now they're looking, well, listen, I don't know whether he's still at Tottenham. Yeah, I haven't seen any statement from Tottenham saying that they've let him go and relieved him of his duties. So maybe they're just going to see him out his ban and then bring him back. I don't know. But if Daniel Levy had half a brain cell about football, it'd be getting rid and going to find somebody else. There's plenty of people out there that can do that job. Yeah, so why don't you go and find one? And find one that ain't got a shady background and a shady past and getting sanctioned by FIFA and UEFA. It's kind of mad, really. But all this does is just put Tottenham in a bad light. It puts all the limelight on Tottenham for the wrong reasons. And that's never a good look for your football club. Listen, my football club have been through stuff like this with Raul Sanelli. Raul Sanelli left the football club, apparently, allegedly, for a little brown envelope with about 10 million quid in it. Still, it is what it is. It is what it is. And listen, they just got to get back to winning football matches, because if they don't get top 4 this season, yeah, that's huge. Yeah, they've got a stadium to pay for, which is costing about 50 million quid a year. And I know whilst they make a lot of income, they're still paying a lot out. And if they don't get Champions League, Daniel Levy's out of pocket. That's how it's going to be, because at the end of the day, all that guy cares about is getting in the Champions League. And I've been there, done that, won the T-shirt, 20 years, round and round and round and round we go. Arsene Wenger, Champions League, get panned 5-1, get knocked out, Champions League, get panned 5-1. Round and round and round we go. It's boring. It's boring. Your club are never going to try to compete for it. It becomes boring. It's like, a lot of fans lap it up. They like the Champions League. They like the music. Oh, goosebumps under the lights. Yeah, who cares, mate? Just put them. If you want to listen to the music, the theme tune of the Champions League, just put it on YouTube. What's the matter with these people? At the end of the day, but I get to see Neymar. Why don't you just watch French football? You get to see him every week. What's the matter with these people? Seriously, Champions League football only benefits the club. That's it. And they ain't going to spend the money back on the pitch, which means they're just doing the bare minimum every single season to get the maximum amount of money. Said this on the show yesterday. If Spurs went out there and won the cup double this season, they'd earn about 6-7 million quid for winning 2 cups. Get Champions League by finishing 4th, instant win. Get about 10 times that. So why would Tottenham want to win? Why would Daniel Levy want to win when he can get that club doing the bare minimum and getting 10 times more money? Make it make sense. Why would he want to win trophies? That club is immune to trophies. He is a massive part of it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on Paratici. Let me know your thoughts on the history of Tottenham. And yeah, man, let me know who you think they will go and get to replace Paratici if they do eventually let him go. I'd imagine that Daniel Levy will be terminating his contract and getting rid, because he won't want that stench over the club for too long, that's for sure. So there we go. He may have even done that while I'm recording this video, but as it stands, he hasn't. But there we go. Let me know your thoughts, feelings, opinions. Leave it all downstairs in the comments. And I'll be back again tomorrow. We're out of here. Laters. Ciao.